Hey, it's Craig here. Welcome back for another Homebrew Wednesday episode. This is number 18 for me. And I got a few things I want to talk about here, but first of all, let's get to what's important. Because I need a beer. And here we have a smoked oatmeal stout. This was brewed in Oakville, Ontario, so not too far from me. And by the, Trafalgar Ales and Meads is what they call themselves. And you can, I think it's alesandmeads.com. Anyways, this was a beer that my wife brought home for me the other day. Smoked oatmeal stout. What's the alcohol? 5% alcohol. I don't have my glasses on. Let's cut into this thing and give it a whirl. Let it warm up a little bit. It was in the fridge, and I don't want it to be very cold. Because it's darker beer, I like to taste stuff. Got my Labatt's glass here. Let's give this a whirl. See now, if it was any colder, it wouldn't have much of a head. You gotta be conscious of how these things are supposed to perform. Not that I know all this stuff about different, beers and what temperatures are supposed to be served at, but I think this should be served a little bit warmer than usual. Let's give it a go. Oh. It's got a full-bodied taste. Nice and round, beautiful. Nice deep, sort of dark mocha flavor, chocolatey flavor. Fairly sweet. A little bit of a hop top end on that one. It's nice. This is not supposed to be a beer review, so I don't want to go into too much. It's just nice. It's good beer. If you live somewhere where you can get that, give it a try. Give it a whirl. It's nice. Good stuff. All right, now let's get on with it because I got a lot I want to cover here. First of all, I got a little experiment I did here, and I'll give you guys sort of the recipe, what I did, and what the outcome is, and you can give me your opinion down in the comment section, what you think I should do. Basically, what I did was I made what I thought was close to a porter. Took a Cooper's English Bitter kit. I added some more liquid malt extract, unhopped malt extract. I put some dry malt extract in there. And I used 500 grams of crystal malt and 250 grams of chocolate malt. I'll put the recipe down in the the description there, so you can mull it over. I also used Wondsor yeast. Hang on. There we go. I used one of them. Okay, for my yeast addition, which I think might be why I'm having the little small issue that I'm having, and that is that it's been I put it down. Today's Tuesday night. I'm recording this video on Tuesday night, so you've got this for Wednesday. And this beer was made on Thursday night of last week, so it's only been 6 days, but it's completely stopped. Everything's like there's nothing going on. The airlock is not moving. I've got a good seal on this fermenter. Just give you a little look on this here. Got a good seal here, and it's just not doing a thing. So what I did was I took a gravity reading, and the gravity is 1.020, which worries me a little bit because it seems a bit high for me. But given the amount of crystal malt and chocolate malt I put in, maybe there's just some unfermented sugars there that are not going to ferment. So you guys let me know what you think, okay? 1.020 with the ingredients down below in the section there. What do you think? Have I got a stalled fermentation? Should I throw some more yeast in there just to give it another shot? Or am I good to go? Should I just let it sit there for another couple weeks and settle out and keg it up? That's my question for you. We'll see what happens. I actually did taste some of it, and it tastes pretty damn good. It was good. It didn't taste unfinished. It wasn't under-fermented, as far as I could tell. It wasn't overly sweet. So, you know, just what do you think? Give me some input down there. This is my New Zealand hat, by the way. Thanks Steve James Barr for that. He's got some more spirits coming to me. Actually, I've got a package in the mail today, too, that I'm going to be covering. I've got a couple of all-grain beers here to try for you guys, and some spirits as well from somebody in Ohio, I believe. Ohio. And we'll do the name and all that stuff in the video when I do the reviews. So that's that. The next thing I want to show you is, I don't think I showed you this. I'll take the camera again. I pay $30. I get this fermenter. Okay, there's no airlock. It's completely sealed when I get it, and it's full of grape juice. I'm not sure what kind. This happens to be a Riesling. That's what I asked for. It's 4.5 gallons of grape juice sealed in a fermenter, and it's cold when you get it. So they've got it refrigerated, and the yeast is already in it when you buy it. Okay, so you buy it, it's cold, it's got yeast in it, it's not fermenting, it's sealed. You bring it home, you take off the little strip that holds on the lid, and then they just told me to put a garbage bag over it, taut, and then put the lid back on so that it can ferment and the gases can come out. So you can see there's I've got a heat belt on it. So what you do is you know, again, it's refrigerated, the yeast is already added to it. You bring it home, you put it somewhere, you let it heat up, and it just starts to ferment. And you, I don't know, you got wine in 30 days. Of course, I'm going to have to rack it into a carboy and add some clearing agents and probably some sulfites to it just to keep, you know, protect it from infection, which is what I will do. But $30 for 4.5 gallons of wine. How does it taste? I have absolutely no idea. So I'll be experimenting with that once it's ready, and I'll give you an opinion on how it tastes. But you know, it's probably better than Inmate Brew or hard apple cider. Let me get this back on here. And it's odd that all you have to do is bring it home, put it somewhere, and it just goes all by itself. You don't have to do anything to it at all, except take the lid off and, you know, provide a semi-decent way of stuff not getting into it, you know, but letting the gases escape. So that's that. So we'll see how that turns out. $30, not bad. The hardest part about it is bringing it home, taking it out of the car and hauling it into the house, because it's heavy, right? Bringing it down the stairs or whatever and putting it somewhere. That's the hardest part. The rest of it's just like, you know, it just does its thing. So that's that. Let's see. The third thing is, the mead. I put it to bed. I siphoned it into a third carboy, and basically it's going to sit there for a good long time. I lost a little bit of it when I did the siphon because there was a lot of fruit particles and crap in there that I had to avoid. So, but yeah, it's just going to sit there for a few months, and eventually I will bottle it. Okay, so those are the three main things I wanted to cover. Other than that, I've got you know, the new YouTube channel is up and running, the new layout. Hope you guys are finding that okay to navigate through, and I hope you YouTubers are finding ways of making your channels work as well for you. I don't find it's that bad, really. I think it's quite functional. I just hope they get more colors and things involved so we can customize it a little bit better. Not much head retention on this this particular beer, as we can see. Smoked oatmeal stout. Wondsor Brewing Company, or whatever the hell they call themselves. I'm not going to try and read that again. But it's a nice tasting beer. You know, it just doesn't have the mouthfeel that the head retention would provide. But I've had it before, and I enjoyed it. And I want to thank my wife for buying this for me. She just went out and, you know, picked it up randomly, and I appreciate that. And it's a good beer. It's good. You know, I mean, this goes to show you, right? Sometimes we make home brew and we get some nice head retention, and we're happy with that. This is a, you know, a local huge brewery, and in this particular case, they're not getting the head retention that sometimes we get when we make it ourselves. So we're on the right track here as home brewers, and even doing them from kits and partials and things like that. We're getting great results. Most of us are. I know I am. I've got an IPA down there that is just, I just love it. I think it's fantastic. Head retention, nice lacing on the glass, and it's just a partial extract. In the meantime, I guess that's it for me. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Hopefully we'll see you Friday night. Cheers, 17, all that stuff. And I'm going to go and sit in the corner and finish the rest of my stout. Take care, guys.